Hey, welcome to the call. We're live. Come on in, grab a seat, everybody. Hope you're doing great. I have the screen up here. I'm going to wait for all of this to get propagated. Hope you guys are having a great day. So come on in, say hello. I'm going to go over here to the dashboard and grab the live link if you guys are getting in here. Come on in. We're going live. We're singing. I'm singing. Hopefully you are having a great day today. Let me know who is here watching live on the call, who's getting their notifications from YouTube as it's going out right now. Hello, come on in. We're going to go live. Live. We're going to talk about products, product research for Amazon FBA or Shopify or anything else you want to store for products. We're going to research on Amazon as we normally do, and we should have some fun doing it. So you guys come on in, grab your seat, say hello to everybody else who's coming in. We're just getting all the notifications out on the live stream right now, so it's going to take a little bit for it to kind of propagate through the group and notify everybody that we're live. All right, let's grab that link here. Hope you're having a great day. Tell me where you're coming in from so I can make sure that you guys are all right. Coming in from all over the world, it looks like. That's fantastic, guys. Very cool. Let's see. I'm just chatting with everybody here. We got a big thing coming up. We're going to do a lot of product research in just a moment, so I want to get you guys all right. Getting everybody set. Cool. All right. People all coming in. Things are happening. Hope you guys are having a great, wonderful day today. Looks like we're getting people joining. Okay. So let's jump the screen. Let me tell you a couple things about what's going on here. You guys are obviously aware this is ASINinspector.com. My name's Neil. I promote the tool. I'm also the owner, and I'm the head window washer and dishwasher, and I clean up, gum off the floor and that kind of nonsense. If you are looking for a product research tool and a way to get started with all kinds of product methodologies, if you're just doing research, drop shipping research, etc., and you're looking for good products to sell and you want to validate the products, then no better place to do that is Amazon.com, where we use a product research tool called ASIN360 PRO. We're going to demonstrate it today. We're going to talk about that along with product thought and research. And we are going to find some products off the cuff and show you how quickly we can do it with the tool. ASINinspector.com. You can get started for only $97 if you haven't got a copy of the tool. Also have free training that's coming up if you guys are interested in learning more on a free training side of the house and you are not currently in one of my programs or a tool member and you would love to get some more training. This is coming up here in just a few days. Another intake called Free Amazon Sellers Training Group, where I'm going to teach you the 4 steps of FBA selling that made millions for their founders, with group members who are really helpful in trying to make this thing work. They are all going through different components, and we're going to teach you all the different steps about how to build and think differently in business with Amazon by building brands. If you're already an Amazon seller, you're going to learn some new things. If you're new to the idea or concept of selling on Amazon and you're trying to get started, you're going to learn some things there too. Come spend a few days with me next week at the link I'll drop here in just a minute. Where you guys can come in and learn a little bit about Amazon selling if you are not familiar with it. But if you are and you want to learn even more and you want to go faster, bigger, and easier in Amazon, come check it out. It's a free training, the 4 steps of FBA that made millions for their founders. That's Free AMZ Group at the link in the description below. And of course, link and subscribe and like and comment, smash the like button if you guys are out there, and make sure that this gets some visibility to more people. Okay, so let's go in. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Brian and Natalie, great to have you all here. I see a bunch of people chiming in. Fantastic. So let's get in here and have some fun. We are going to be looking for products. We're always looking for products on Product Thursday when we go for product hunts. So you guys, if you got some ideas, concepts, anything, throw something out there that's random. I like to always dive into my list of products that are being purchased on my own Amazon account because it's just a great way to mine products and get your brain going. It is a great Thursday. It's a wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful day for all kinds of things, depending upon how you approach it. It can be bad if you want it to be bad. It can be good if you want it to be good. I choose to make it good, and I hope you do too. So let's go in here, and let's just start looking for some products. Somebody had mentioned something earlier. I was looking for some audio components and stuff because I'm building out little pieces of my movie theater as I go along, and we're having some fun kind of doing that as a family. And so as you can see, I've been shopping for some components and things, and obviously my kids have been searching for Barbie stuff. I have 4 girls, so my house is a combination of black or pink, depending upon which side of the house you're looking at. In my life, it tends to be a little bit more pink than anything else, and of course Barbies and stuff are over here. But I've also been looking at electronics. Go electronics for you men, and maybe you ladies out there who are more audiophiles have been playing around with that. Let's see, we did some research the other day on lights, if I remember correctly. It looks like it's still, oh, this is one. This was, okay, so the dogs in their pen, they've been a little bit crazy lately. We live on a large amount of acreage. There's ranches out here and cattle that run. We have dogs, and the dogs don't always want to behave correctly, especially with the cows and other things that are out here. And once upon a time, they got out and may or may not have attacked our neighbors' cows. Bad dogs. And so we had to figure out a way to kind of lock them down. And so we created this like really large kennel. I mean, it's not like a little kennel. It's like a big kennel. And it's fenced with cattle panel, and it goes way out there. Well, you know, one of them decided over the 4th of July that she'd like to climb out of that. And so she just got the idea of climbing out, and now we can't keep her in because she literally is climbing the fence. So we're like, how do I get this? And so we started looking for products. I'm just telling you how the mind was working. And this is how you can do it too in your own life. And so we're like, let's get some product. Let's figure out what we can do to kind of keep them in. And it was like, well, everybody gave us a million ideas. We looked at things like this, shot collars or other ways to kind of do a wireless fence. We, looked at electrifying the fence and doing other stuff. Now, we love animals. We live in a big 50-acre homestead. We have all kinds of animals on our property. There's a life cycle. So for those of you who may be looking at me going, don't kill the doggies. Of course, I'm not going to kill the doggies. And by electrifying the fence, it doesn't mean I'm trying to give them shock therapy, just so we're clear. And it doesn't make it an electric chair either. But there is things you need to do at times to correct them. And we can't always be around. It's a large property. And so we don't always see what they're doing. So again, just using common sense and logic in our own life as an example of products and opportunities, we started researching some of these products here for our own use. And this is things you guys can do too, right? So just get out there and start thinking about your urban environment and things that are around you and things you're dealing with. Now, you might not be cattle paneling in fence for dogs and dealing with them trying to attack your neighbor's cows, because that might not be your situation, especially if you're living in the urban environment in a cul-de-sac. But you can come up with other concepts, maybe electric collars for kids. They're trying to wander out. You don't want them to get in the street. You probably don't want to do that. Okay, so that's a bad idea. So with animals, we can probably do that. Maybe not kids, although some of our kids act like animals. The end of the day, we're looking for something that we can source. We're looking for things we can go after. This shock collar may or may not be a good deal, although at $136, it's a great price point with a potentially good profitability. And as we scroll into the product here, I think I can zoom in on this. Look at that. Wow! Zooming in. Then we can see that the product itself has a $64.55 profit margin on it. So that is pretty killer, right? And we can see that it is, $3,639 in its department. It has a radio fence and wireless node, which is $34. If it got to 1, it'd be certainly making a lot more money. And its gross profit is estimated at, if you can see it down here on the screen, $23,302.55 based on a 35% cost of goods built into the tool. 35% cost of goods or lower. So with all of that, we now have an 80% confidence that we could sell a product like this and get numbers like that, which look pretty good, right? I mean, I'm pretty happy with that right out of the gate. We've just got into a product that has some opportunity. Now we've also got wireless dog and cat containment system, and they have the battery replacements. You got a whole average cart order value potential of this product right here for, if you can zoom in on that, $403.08. So that's a potential average order value of $403 if you sold all 3 of those products and you moved them together in your brand. So that's really pretty darn good. And at $64 in profit margin, this is an opportunity. Now, one of the things we can see right out of the gate, for those of you who have had any experience with product selling and whatnot, you can tell right out of the gate some things that are very wrong about this product listing. If you are joining me from one of my coaching programs, hello. If you guys are on here saying hi and checking this out, appreciate it. If you're brand new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the calls. We do this every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern for 20-30 minutes. We'll hop on. We're doing product hunts. You're always welcome to join. Subscribe, like the channel so you get notifications, or join one of the free trainings if you guys want to keep going, or go over to ASINinspector.com, pick up the tool, literally get the Pro Tool version we're working on right now for about 51 cents a day. That's nothing compared to what you're going to get, right? So This is a listing that obviously has some opportunity. So even with opportunity, it is doing relatively well as a base listing. So what do we understand about this? We understand there's 9 sellers, which means this isn't necessarily a very locked down brand registered listing. So we smell opportunity for those of you paying attention. I'm going to zoom this screen back out over here, excuse me. And we see the opportunity for a potential product that could grow. Hey, Bob, great to have you here, brother. Brendan, good to see you, bud. So we've got a lot of opportunity for this product. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the call. So we've got so much opportunity with this product, and yet this product is not doing even remotely what's possible with it. Why? There's 9 sellers. It's not registered correctly. They only have 1 image. It's got some decent rank, so they're doing a little bit okay with the wireless fence collar keyword. I can see that right from the listing here. And so they're doing a decent job, and really with the 755 ratings and their time in the market, that's the only reason why they're doing this well. If you were to come in and compete with this product, guys, you're going to have to do better on the listing. You're going to have a better point of difference, but I'm telling you what, it would not take much to overtake a product like this in the market. Now, you may look at this and say, it has 775 ratings, Neil. I don't really care. And if you guys know anything about what we're doing here, then you know we really don't care about that either. What we care about is brand affinity. We care about brand positioning. We care about familiarity, okay, and similarity. Can we create that to equal trust for ourselves in the market? That's what we really care about here. And or validation of other products in the market where profitability is a factor. And as we just look across sponsored products, that is one gauge we can look at on the listing to determine price points and variables on price points in terms of profitability. Now, this is an electronic thing. This is an electronic wireless fence collar. I don't necessarily recommend you do electronics, especially as brand new sellers. Do I recommend you stay away from them 100%? No, but I do recommend as a brand new seller, you do stay away from them 100%. I've seen many people get caught up into too much capitalization in this market and are not positioned well enough as an expert or pro level seller, and they end up failing at this kind of product because they simply are not taking the time, energy, and effort to learn how to sell correctly, and they get destroyed. Okay, they absolutely get destroyed. Too much cost, too much overhead. They can't make up the profit margins. Their marketing is usually not on point, and then they leave themselves wide open for sellers like this. Now, this is just one of the 9 sellers that is selling this product currently for this. If I were to refresh the screen, there's a good possibility I'll get one of the other sellers, depending upon how fast this product is moving. It's not moving a ton of units in the last 5 minutes because we didn't have another seller appear in the buy box. We still got the original one. Could be that they've got a number of units in there. And of course, with the tool, we can go back in here to the tool itself. I can explore it deeper on the features here by being able to determine, are there other products that are frequently bought together? Of course, we know that. We saw it a minute ago. How much is that product doing? It's potentially doing not a whole lot. It's the battery pack, not doing so great. But it does offer a good component because obviously these things are battery driven. And there's another reason why you got to be careful. Batteries in Amazon, not particularly Simplicado. It's a little bit hard to get them in and get them approved. They have to go through different regulations. It's just not a simple product to sell, guys. That's basically what we're getting down to. But is it profitable? Yeah, it is profitable. And if you want to tackle it, you're going to know what you're getting yourself into. You know there's 12 sellers on this listing now, as according to this. There's 9 at the time we looked at it. It's pulling a different amount of sellers because I just refreshed the listing when I pulled the new data. So there's something else for you to be aware of. The data is pulled in near real time. So if you see it change while you're looking at it right now versus what I'm looking at, it's a good chance you're pulling data from one of the other sellers, or other sellers have come on or dropped off during the time you look at it. So to just understand the difference, the tool is pulling near real-time data. So we are looking at this market. We just found one product. It's doing $23,000 a month in estimated profit. That's a pretty good win. I could literally end the call on that right there and say this was successful. Now, what would not be successful about this venture in this conversation at the moment is that you might be somebody who's brand new to selling. You may not even gone to asinspector.com and grabbed the tool yet, and you were thinking, I could sell this product. Well, be prepared to put a lot of money in on this product to get it going, and to have a lot of challenges with a product like this getting in the market. Can it be sold by a professional seller in a brand who may have already established, had history, and been a professional seller in this area, and then bring this product in? Yes, you're probably going to have a lot more success, and you're going to move a lot faster at it. Not a beginner product. That's what I'm trying to say. You got more challenges and more complications to get it in the market. You're going to want to be brand registered. You're going to want to find that point of difference and get it trademarked. and then you're going to want to get into the market correctly. If not, you might as well buy this fence collar yourself, put it on your neck, and shock yourself, because that's going to feel a lot better than you trying to launch this product by yourself, especially as a brand new seller. I mean, literally buy this thing, stick it on your neck, and turn it on, because it's going to feel much better than you trying to sell this product as a brand new seller. Most people wouldn't tell you that, but that's the truth. I'm willing to tell you that because I don't care about hurting your feelings. I'm willing to tell you the truth. So just stick that thing on there and shock yourself. I'm telling you, it'll feel a lot better than you trying to sell that product by yourself. So going into best sellers, no. If you're new or even intermediate and it's a seller professional, do not go in here and start selling products that way. You will kill yourself. Most gifted, yeah. Under 25, no. Don't do that. You will not have enough profit to sustain your business model. Okay, that will hurt you. New releases, hot releases show intent. They show intent in the market. They show possibilities. They could be one of you. So that's not a bad place for you to start out as a new seller, kind of looking to see what the opportunities are. You know, recommended for you is only going to be about me, so I don't really care about that because I'm not necessarily the market affinity of all people, so I don't want to look in there. Most wish for is not bad to get ideas from, but it's also where some of the larger, more affinity sellers are at and have been there longer, and you can tell that by the number of reviews. And so you're stepping into potential hyper competition or even saturation. So be careful when you go into those markets. All right. So top rated is not bad either. You can come into top rated, and the wish list is a good place for you to go into. Okay. Even more gifted, I would say probably third, because gift and products mean that others are buying them for others. There's intrinsic value beyond just the product for the initial person that's buying it. There's intrinsic value for the person who bought it for the person who's the doc lover. So there's two people you can target with that product. So think about that, right? So opportunity there, of course, to get involved. And look, even just selling the wire, an inanimate object, has a decent price point. I don't know about profitability, but there's all kinds of components and accessory and gear. Remember this word, we use gear a lot, right? That is the type of product and accessories and stuff you could sell and build into your product brand line that builds into the total affinity of that product brand and could be your niche of literally wireless fence dogs and components for animals around that whole niche of protecting dogs, building fences, building wireless fences, building remote fences, this kind of stuff. Like that's a whole niche we literally, guys, just unlocked because I had my own experience. You guys are going to have that too. So I want to make sure that you guys pay attention to that because there's some profitability in it and there's some opportunity and there's even ways to get into it at certain gear levels where you are not necessarily going to be looking at products that you couldn't sell. So guys, that was fun. I don't want to beat this bush too much longer because we just found a fun little niche with some product opportunities that are in there with some sellers where literally I've never heard of these people and you could be one of them. What you see here though is opportunity because of the way they're selling these products. Their images are not terribly great. Their listings are not terribly good. They are not properly registered in the system, nor can they market these properly, which is our advantage. Wink, wink, wink. And they are not potentially pricing them at the level that we could price them based on types of affinity and marketing that we do and branding that we do within our businesses very differently when we coach and mentor people on how to do this. But you know, you could see a product at $1,700 at $783. We either need to get our price and cost down, price up or cost down in order to get us into the green. So we got to change our pricing or we got to change our cost of goods. Got to go one direction or the other in order to make it pencil in correctly. Or like I said a minute ago, you might as well just stick that thing on your neck and push the button because again, it's going to feel a lot better. If you don't come in with the right price point, the right cost of goods, and you don't have the right profitability, you're being set up for failure. So that's the other component of making sure you guys understand that as we do our product cons. So decent product, decent price point, decent ranking for this product, but so much more opportunity. The only thing you gotta be concerned about is this is a bit of a commodity-based product, meaning that you're going to have to find some types of other intrinsic values for this, and it's going to be probably an accessory of a product line that is going to be in this niche. Just by itself, it's going to create some trouble in terms of value proposition, right? Because it's just wire, and it's hard to market just wire. So we're clear about this particular product that we're looking at right now. All right, cool. So anything else? Any other questions you guys want to jump around? I'm done, man. This is a niche. You guys just know, like this is a whole niche of products you probably haven't even thought of. We just uncovered it today. We found a product that had a lot of profitability in it. We do understand by looking at this product, the type of seller or affinity that could be in. There's a $23,000, 306. Do the math on that. Let's round it to, let's just do 23,000. And I'm doing math in my head. There's $276,000 a year in potential profit for this one product, $276,000 right there on this potential one product. Again, I'm not talking about gross revenue. As you can see in the upper hand corner here, I could tell you that 49,000 times 12 is a really big number, and that's really a whole lot of BS because I really don't care about that, and neither should you. What's really important is whether or not it has profit, and it does. It has over $250,000 in potential profit for you in your pocket after 1 year, and that's all we really care about for finding these products. And we did it with ASIN360 PRO really quickly, and you guys can grab a copy of that at asininspector.com, literally for 51 cents a day. You can get started for 97 bucks. You can start finding products that you can make $23,000 a month for 97 bucks. Pretty cool, right? So somebody's screaming about wine racks. Winos. Are you screaming about wine? It's a little early in the day to be drinking. No offense. I don't mean to pass any judgment on here, but okay. So here we are. Wine rackets. Wow. Nice job with the spelling. I as literate. Okay, wine rack, wine racks. I'm just playing with the names here. Yeah, wine rack, freestanding wall floor, countertop, refrigerator, wall mounted, table glass holder, freestanding. Okay, so I'm going to tell you just off of my own experience and looking at these, I would lean towards particular types of wine rack. Yeah, maybe a wine rack kind of day for some of you. In the afternoon, I don't know. That's cool. No judgment here. If it's a wine rack kind of afternoon for you, you might want to rethink your life. No offense. So if we're looking at the wine rack for your floor, we're probably going to see something a little bit bigger. Maybe it's a little heavier. Maybe a little bit more money. Maybe. Not necessarily. Whining about wine racks. Yes. There's no wine racks up in here, folks. We got iced tea because it's summer and I'm in the South. Well, Southwest. Technically, I'm not in the South, but not too far from it. Okay, 8,000 on this one, but that's definitely a big one. That's a big one. 9,700, smaller one, 39 bucks. Okay, 1147, not bad. That's a decent little 3-stack tierable X-Cos rack. Never heard of it. Let's see what's happening. Smart choices, Decol, Wilson, Skaduk. What? Sudoku? Like the game? Somebody took that and made it into a wine rack brand? I can't believe that's not even like... How's that even on here? That's weird. So yeah, so I'm not recognizing any of these names, which is cool. So let's just let that come in the background. I'm going to let that dig into the data there while I'm searching through these and just kind of getting my hands around it. I don't see a lot of... I don't see a lot of saturation, which means I'm looking at this, guys, and just off the top of my head, I don't see like, oh, these are all exactly the same. In fact, I'm seeing a number that are not, which is cool. Different designs. This one even looks like, I mean, that screams alcoholic right there. And that would explain why it's like 20. It's like, look, man, I have a wine rack that's shaped like a wine rack for my wine. Like, that is amazing. That's amazing. It's like a wine rack for your wine. I love it. For all you hardcore drinkers out there. So this is cool. Obviously, we can see the price points. They're coming together. So let's just go back up here for a sec. A lot of green, which is very cool. A lot of price points. We're going to filter, guys. This is always the first thing I do. I want to look for 4.5. I definitely want to look at more than... I'm going to start at 25 and just see where I get. Okay, cool. At 25, immediately I'm seeing opportunity because these are red on the ranking. So if the ranking is around 100,000, it's going to show potential opportunity and growth. 23,000 definitely shows some opportunity. Whoa, what is that? 150 bottles of wine? Nobody needs that much wine. I'm going to turn this into like ASMR for Amazon product research. Nobody needs that much wine. Okay. I just combined product research, Amazon, and ASMR. I did it all in one time. Guys, you heard it here first on this channel. We are doing product research with ASMR. This is incredible. No one's ever done this. I should grab some wine and I should like open it into the mic while we're doing this and just make this really an experience for everybody, right? I should change the title too to be like, product research with ASMR. And we could talk about it like this because that's how everybody talks when they do ASMR. It's really weird. If you ever watch those videos, I think they're weird. Not necessarily the people, just the videos, right? So Mango Stream Waddle buying around, that's at 8,300. Okay, so these are 23. I kind of went above the 25. Let's go down to the 20. 20 is good in profit. Yeah, 20 opens up like a whole boink, a bunch of other opportunities for names I've never heard of. There's my favorite right there. 5,600 though is going to be pretty low on the ranking and hard to compete with, but 29,000 shows you could come in and compete with that guy. You could come in and compete with this guy. Could definitely come in and compete with that guy. And we could see some good products. Look at that. Isn't there a way to save those settings where document? Yes. So as soon as you put the settings in, they're in there. So once I have this set up in here, I just didn't go back and do it. Recover and apply, last filter used. So all you have to do is literally come in and apply this, then just come back and hit the button and bam, you're there. That's defaulted every time. So that's automatically there. Hoity-toity research. Yes. Hoity-toity research. Like, I need my guy. Where's my wine? Where's my cheese? I don't have a butler. That's not going to work. So 22, 23, 37, 9, 29,000, 27,000, 23,000, 22,000. Guys, there's a lot of opportunity. I don't remember who brought this up, but there's some interesting opportunity in here for you wine connoisseurs. I happen to like wine. I took my wife on a date last week. We went and grabbed a bottle of her favorite Riesling. It's a Willamette Riesling from the West Coast. Love it. We had a little wine, a little cheese. It was great. Hadn't been out in public for a while. No, I wasn't wearing a mask. No, I don't want to hear your hateful comments. No, I don't care about your science and your research. No. All right. So 8,800, 83, 87, 4,400. Guys, good opportunities. Names I've never heard of. Names you probably haven't heard of either. And some opportunity there. We've uncovered 2 great product opportunities for this call. So you guys got to do something with that. I don't know. Take it out there and use it. Do something. Obviously, sponsored products are up here. There's only two running sponsored products for these price points and profitability. That screams opportunity. Going back to ASMR. That screams opportunity. I'm scratching for opportunity. That's so weird. I feel really weird when I do that. I shouldn't do that. It makes me feel funny. Wine racks in America store 10,000 bottles. Wow, that's amazing. So there's only one of these up here at the moment for wine rack floor. I'm on one keyword with 409 results. Fun little niche. You could take this one out wide, lateral, the glasses, all the little cutesy stuff. You could then take it into offline branding, and you guys could give all kinds of fun stuff with, upsells, cross-sells, marketing stuff to, wine connoisseur programs. I mean, take the internet marketer or marketer in you and just let that one run for a minute. You could do all kinds of fun stuff with this particular niche, okay? So, was wine racks was what Reed used in the training videos? Yeah, oh, well, he's updating the videos all the time, so I never know what he's got in there. So, wine racks is what's in the video. That makes sense. I love my partner, that little alcoholic. So let's go. He's not really an alcoholic. I will just say that. He plays one on television. No, I'm kidding. Really, I'm kidding. So guys, play with this. Get in here. Use the tool. You can see how quickly we've identified products and market. And of course, the gap. Always the gap. The tool does a fantastic job of getting you very quickly to the products and profitability. Very quickly. But what you got to do next is learn how to source it correctly, find the profitability, make sure it's make sure it's profitable, make sure it pencils in, and then obviously get it in here the right way in the system, get it marketed correctly, and then scale it correctly and learn how to repeat that process effectively and systematically. If you are not in that position yet and you're interested in becoming one of those people, come check out one of our free group trainings that's coming up real shortly. There may be drinking involved in the free programs. I don't know. There's not always there. There could be drinking involved. You just have to show up. Go to freeamztraining.group and sign up and come bring your favorite wine glass. Maybe we'll have a little bit of afternoon delight. So it's next week coming up on the 20th. Join me there. If you guys are ready to do some product research and you're ready to start filling your pipeline with great high ROI products you can sell on Amazon, Shopify, eBay, or anywhere else, go to asininspector.com. Check it out. Literally, you can get started for $97. Guys, this has been fun. This is a fun Thursday. We did our 30 minutes together. You guys are awesome. Get out there, sell something. Remember, Product Thursday ASMR. I'm so doing that from now on. I'm going to make these videos trend just because I'm saying ASMR on every freaking video every Thursday. Come grab your wine glasses. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me. This has been fun. I'm going to go kick back, grab a wine, and chill. You guys have a great rest of your day. Get out there and do some products. I will talk to you all later. Take care. Cheers.